What's up, guys? bigjillist here. Shift the core. What's going on today? Today we're going to do a little bit of something different. We're going to talk about grit and what it means to have grit and what having grit can help you accomplish in your walk with Shift the Core. So a lot of people ask me, bigjillist, what is grit? What defines grit? What does it mean to have grit? Well, grit is comprised of a couple of different things. The first thing that grit entails is courage. What is courage? Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to do what needs to be done in spite of fear. See, when you have courage, it allows you to carry on even when you're scared. That's the most important thing about grit. When you're doing something and you're shifting the core and you're walking your walk and you're on your purpose, there are going to be a lot of people that try to shake you, that try to break you down, that try to throw you off your square. And you might get anxiety inside of you, but the number one thing is to have that courage. Don't let anybody throw you away from your courage, from your purpose, from anything that you are trying to do. The next thing you need to know about grit is consistency. Consistency is doing the same thing in repetition to get the outcomes that you need. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to start a career, as long as you stay consistent with the steps that it takes to make it successful, it will work. See, a lot of people, they don't have consistency. They give up right away because they don't understand that life is a journey. And they don't know about the building blocks, the Legos of life. You have to always stay on that path and be consistent with what you're doing. The last factor, the last key element is resilience. Resilience is the key to everything. It's the key to building a business. It's the key to having a successful relationship. It's the key to being a successful parent, to being a successful student. Resiliency is the key. Resiliency is when you get up against a brick wall and you have a failure and you fall and you use emotional intelligence. What emotional intelligence is when you have the emotions of failure, you just want to quit, you want to call it quits because your business failed, or your kid's acting up, or you failed a class, or whatever, you know? It's to be able to recognize that your failure was because you didn't calculate something correctly. So instead of going left, you went right. Instead of putting the effort into one thing, you put the effort into another thing. Instead of saying something, you didn't say something. So the thing about it is when you do have that emotional intelligence, you can rationalize it with reason and logic instead of falling down on the ground and dying when you have a failure. You get up, you recalculate, you keep going. Now that we talked about grit, just remember, stay on the grind, stay on your hustle, stay on your purpose. Right now we're going to go into the video. We're going to see how these pictures I took out in Old Town came out, and we're going to make it do what it do. Hey guys, we are going to take some pictures right now. After the first couple of lessons that I've gotten, I now know a lot more than I did. ISO, manual focus, aperture, all that jazz. So right now we're here, historical Old Town, and we're going to get this picture of this church. So what am I doing right now is first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust that ISO or that aperture and bring that baby down. That baby is way too bright. So we're going to adjust that, and then we're going to get the manual focus. So we can focus manually on that baby right there. So then we have our white balance right here. So I'm going to give it a little bit more of a tint right there. That way I can get that beautiful picture of that church. I'm going to readjust it and zoom in a little bit too, if I can. I don't know if I can zoom. Maybe it will. Maybe zoom in film mode. Who knows? But you always got to do that manual focus when you adjust it. And as you can see, you know, my picture-taking abilities are coming along real quick. I also want to take a picture of this flower. I know there's a lot of stuff out here that we can take pictures of right now, But this flower right here is super beautiful. And I like the colors and the vividness of the flower. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna up that the lighting a little bit. That way we can kind of see it better. You know? We get the ISO a little bit. We're gonna get our focus in. So we can get a good picture of that baby. Boom, as you can see. Boom. So we're gonna go downstairs and see if there's anything else we can take some pictures of. We're here, like I said, the historic old town. There's a lot of beautiful things out here. So let's see if we can find some more interesting stuff to take pictures of. So right now we are in front of the historic church in Old Town, and I'm gonna attempt to get a picture, a close-up picture of the steeples and the crosses and everything right there. So what we gotta do is we gotta change the focus.
Ooh.
See how we get that focus in right there? And then we gotta make sure that our ISO is good. We might wanna turn it down just a little bit because we're standing in front out here. This is our aperture. This is how much light is coming into the picture. We don't want too much light because we do not want to distort. And I might even do one right here. I think those pictures came out nice. What do you guys think? Come on. I'm here at the shop in Old Town. You guys make sure you check it out. We have a lot of nice stuff here, like some pottery, nice art stuff. And the owner was very generous and said that I could take a picture of some of his pots and stuff, and some of the statues and stuff, the vases and vases and arrows and stuff. I really like this one right here. I think that's beautiful. And what I'm going to do is use all the stuff that I learned over the past month, and I'm going to get a good picture. Now, we are inside, so the picture is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to raise the light, and we're going to have to raise the ISO on it, and we're going to have to get the focus really good. That way we can get these pictures. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get really close up to like this one right here. And I'm going to take the picture. And I'm going to take a few with different ISOs and different focuses. Boom. Guys, I'm here at Kata's Arts. This beautiful store of this beautiful artwork here in Old Town. If you're ever here, please come and check it out. It's amazing. Like, blew my mind. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. All the Shift the Core Challenge videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and to comment. You can also see me at bigjillist on all social media things. And always remember, shift your core, shift the world. Have a good one. I know the video was over or whatever, but there's so many much nice stuff in here. I decided to take some pictures. So we're gonna take a picture of this thing. Make sure our ISO is good. Make sure the light balance is good. Back up. With the focus. This is the skeleton thing. people don't like darker lighting, but I feel like I find it interesting. Focus. I like these nice too. See where our focus. Oh my god. Bonus footage. B-roll, baby.
B-roll.
Thank you, man. You have a good one, brother.
Yeah, you too.